Hi everyone, welcome to another creative aging program. This week we've got a cool tree kit from Collective Pueblo. I do feel like I need to let everybody know that this month is the last month of creating creative aging kit programs for the foreseeable future. We'll still be doing creative aging stuff, it just won't be every week like we've been doing right now. But it's been a lot of fun to do this for the last couple of years, and so I'm really happy that you guys have all attended every one of these. So, just watch the calendar because we'll still be doing maker programs and kit programs, just probably not with the same frequency, maybe 1 or 2 a month, until I figure something else out for us to do. Just wanted to make sure I dropped in that PSA so that those of you who sign up with really great regularity for all of these kits know that things will be changing a little bit in the future. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send me an email, sharon.rice@pueblolibrary.org, or give me a call, 553-0213. I don't always answer, but I will always return your message. All right, let's get started. So we're going to be making a tree today from Collective. So Melissa there suggests making the shape for the tree really simple, just kind of like a teardrop leaf shape, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm holding both pieces of felt together, and I'm just going to cut that tree leaf shape out of the felt. And it's okay if it's not perfect, it makes it look a little rustic. So there's our 2 tree leaves. We're going to cut another leaf out of this fabric, but we're going to cut it smaller than that leaf, and maybe it's not going to be exactly the same size either, or same shape I should say, but that's okay, and we can trim it up as we're doing it. And you'll notice I found my good scissors. I'm very pleased. Okay, so that'll just go there kind of like that. And we will adhere the leaf to the tree on one side with some embroidery floss, and I pre-threaded all my needles. You have enough fabric to do front and back should you care to. I'm not going to do that this time. But if you do that, split your embroidery floss into 3 strands each. I didn't split this because I'm only going to do the one side. And we're going to do just some backstitch leaf designs going up the tree to hold the leaf on. Trying to give it little stemmy type decorations here. So we'll just, neatly, or as neat as you can. I want to say that I've been doing this for about a year now with you guys, the kits where there's stitching, and I'm pretty proud of how far I've come at being able to sew. So I hope that you realize I'm learning along with all of you guys as I do this. Generally when I do these kits, it's the first time I've seen them. I haven't practiced or anything, so you get to see all my mistakes in action too, which I think is important because we all make them. Here we go. Decorate it up. So yeah, I'm just making the veins of the leaf right now, and that's what's going to hold it on. And of course, like all cotton woven fabric, the ends of this are going to fray, but that's okay. Again, it adds to that character. It makes it look a little shabby chic. It's always a nice thing. At least I think so. Maybe some other people like it to be perfect. I'm not one of those people. Okay, so we're getting up to be at the top here, sewing this leaf on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go back and make some little branches off of it. Maybe I'll do one here. Like that. And then I'll go over here and I'll do another one over here. Just making it look kind of like a leaf that you might actually see on a tree, although, you know, no real leaves are, you know, nothing like this. And that again helps anchor everything down. Okay, one over here. And then I think I'll probably only do, I think, one more, which is going to be over here. Just to give you an idea of what it needs to look like. I think you all can do this really well. It'll look really good. Probably better than when I do it, as per usual. I always like that about hanging out with you guys and doing these crafts, is that you inevitably teach me something or show me a different way to do it. And that's kind of the best part of teaching, I think, is that I get to learn from you all too. Okay, there's that. And looking at that, I do think I want to do one more over here. Also, just because, like I said, it helps hold that fabric down, so it's a good idea. All right, so there's that. We'll just tie this guy off. Get them off. If you're more gentle with the thread than I am, your back won't look like that. Okay, there is those leaves together. And for pretties, we'll go ahead and do a couple of little flowers. You can do them any number of ways. You can do a French knot, or you can just do like a little star, which I kind of like to do, like a cross stitch star, but a little bit bigger. Add a little texture to these things. And then again, it also helps to hold everything down. So there's a little star flower, and then you could do a couple of little French knots right here, kind of whatever your little heart desires. So you do get a needle in with this kit. I am not using the needles that come with the kit. I'm using my more heavy duty needles, just so that you can see them a little bit better. I like these guys a little bit more, but that's okay. Use whatever you've got, they all work. Okay, so I'm going to add some French knots there. All right. French knots, another couple of X flowers. You know, just whatever you feel like you need to decorate your leaf and make it look like springtime. And so on and so forth. But I'm going to actually stop that now because we've been doing this for 10 minutes and I try to not make it run too long. So then what we're going to do is go ahead and whip stitch the edges of our leaf together so that we can stuff it full of stuffing. And I have the color I'm planning on whip stitching it together with already threaded and ready to go, of course. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Oops, I forgot to hide that one. Yeesh. Oh well. Normally I wouldn't have that knot there. Sad day. Got carried away. So we're just going to whip stitch along the edges here and bring this together. And I don't know if our next project from Melissa is going to be a slow stitch or not. I don't know what she has up her sleeve. I'll tell you what, that lady is super creative. And if you really like these kits and you want to support a local small business, allow me to highly recommend visiting Melissa at her shop, Collective Pueblo, because she does these kits there. They're not free, obviously, but they're not expensive either. And you can always pop in, say hi to her. She's got some open crafting hours because she's doing some stuff in person, so it might be really fun for you guys to, if you're able to get out and feel comfortable and safe getting out, go ahead and do it. Go visit Melissa. You might see me there, you never know. Alright, so I'm just whip stitching along here, making it look pretty. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool maker businesses here in Pueblo, and I like the idea as the summer gets warmer and people can maybe do their classes outside, going and visiting them, getting my crafting fix in with some other folks, because of course I miss in-person crafting so bad. This is fun, but it's much more fun to be with you all and laugh and enjoy each other's company, which I think is the most important thing that we're able to provide as we get together and make our little projects, is that we get to provide each other that sense of community. And that's my favorite thing about doing anything I do, this whole job. It's great. It's the best part. All right, this is almost completely whip stitched together, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a little fluffy stuff. Again, I don't do a lot of fluffy stuff. Some people like their things super fluffy, but I'm not a huge fluff person. There we go. That's probably enough fluffy stuff. I'll sew it mostly together. I'm going to actually just leave a little space there. See, I'm leaving a big little space there. A big little space. A little space there. I'm going to come back and stitch it in a minute so that I can stick the dowel for the tree in there. I got a little carried away. There we go. All right, tied off. I already made a knot back here, so I'm just going to use it again. And we're going to make our little tree branch here. So there's our leaf. Here's our tree. And we'll get out my trusty old tacky glue here. Got a little sticky. Put some glue there on the bottom. Give this nice ribbon. Attach it to the trunk. And then just, hopefully, work our way up. so once it sticks, it doesn't take tacky glue all that long. Work our way up the tree trunk. So it looks like a tree trunk. Sure, looks like a tree trunk, I'm sure. Add a little bit more glue there. That's what I want to add. I'm going to add a lot of glue because I'm about to put it up inside that leaf. So that'll help it go in. Okay, there's that. We're going to stick it right in that extra big space I have here. Just like so. Haha. Alrighty. I'm gonna move the camera so you can, well, actually I'll just move this. So this looks like this. I'm just gonna stand up here. Ta-da! Made the tree. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in today. Next week we should have Shannon from Sizzlin' Stampers. The week after that, one more Collective Pueblo. And then that is it for Creative Aging. But you'll still see some stuff labeled Creative Aging show up. Like I said, it just won't be every week. It'll be as often as I'm able to do it. All right, guys, until I get to see you again in person, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep making. Have a great night. Bye.